The observation deck had become Luna's sanctuary of despair. For 3 years, 2 months, and 17 days, she had pressed her altered palm against the reinforced glass, watching the stars with eyes that no longer resembled anything human. The Kepler 442b research station hung in orbit like a forgotten monument to humanity's hubris, its corridors populated by the remnants of what had once been Earth's brightest minds. Still counting the days? Jackson's voice carried that peculiar resonance now, part human, part something the xenovirus had sculpted from their DNA. He approached with that unsettling grace their transformed bodies possessed, each movement efficient in ways that made Luna's memories of human clumsiness seem like a fever dream. 3 years, 2 months, 17 days, she whispered, her voice harmonizing with frequencies that would have shattered glass before the change. Earth promised rescue within 6 months. They called us heroes, pioneers. Jackson settled beside her, his elongated limbs folding in geometrically impossible angles. The xenovirus hadn't just rewritten their genetic code, it had reimagined what humanity could be. Their skin shimmered with bioluminescent patterns. Their bones had become crystalline lattices stronger than titanium, and their minds now processed reality through spectrums invisible to baseline humans. Maybe they couldn't reach us, Jackson offered, though his tone suggested he'd abandoned such optimistic delusions long ago. The quarantine protocols were designed to protect Earth from us, Luna interrupted, bitterness crystallizing in her words. We're the contaminated, the transformed. They made their choice when they stopped answering our transmissions. The station housed 47 souls who'd been human once, researchers, engineers, biologists, all touched by the alien pathogen they'd discovered in Kepler 442b's subterranean oceans. The virus hadn't killed them. That would have been merciful. Instead, it had evolved them, pushed them beyond humanity's comfortable boundaries into something magnificent and terrifying. The alert klaxon shattered their melancholic reverie. Unidentified vessel detected, the station's AI announced, its synthetic voice the only unchanged element in their transformed world. Configuration unknown. Origin unknown. Approach vector suggests intelligent navigation. Luna's heart, restructured but still recognizably hers, hammered against her crystalline ribcage. This is it. Earth finally sent someone. They raced through corridors that had become too small for their evolved forms, joined by others whose hope had been kindled from embers they'd thought extinguished. The command center buzzed with desperate energy as transformed humans crowded around displays showing the approaching vessel. But something was wrong. That's not human design, Jackson murmured, his enhanced perception processing the ship's configuration faster than the station's computers. Look at the hull composition. The propulsion signature. That's not Earth technology. The ship gleamed with an architecture that married organic curves with geometric precision, its surface rippling with patterns that reminded Luna of their own bioluminescent skin. It moved through space with purposeful grace, broadcasting no identification, no hailing frequencies, just a focused trajectory toward their abandoned station. Should we? Someone began. It's opening a communications channel, the AI interrupted. The view screen flickered, and Luna's breath caught. The figure that appeared was humanoid, but only in the loosest sense. Its form seemed to shift between states of matter, crystalline structures dancing beneath translucent skin that glowed with interior light. It was beautiful. It was impossible. It was familiar. Cousins, the being spoke, its voice harmonizing through dimensions Luna's transformed senses could barely perceive. We felt your emergence, your beautiful, terrible transformation. We know what you've become because we walked this path millennia ago. Jackson stepped forward, his bioluminescence flaring with emotion. Who are you? We are what humanity calls the Ascended, though we abandoned such pretentious titles generations past. We were human once on a world you've forgotten existed. We found the virus on our own distant shores, and like you, we were transformed. Like you, we were abandoned by those who feared change. Luna's mind reeled. You're from Earth? From human stock? From Earth's first colony ships, yes. 6 centuries ago, we reached Epsilon Eridani and found the gift waiting. Your species has encountered it before, always with the same pattern. Transformation, fear, abandonment, evolution. The being's form solidified slightly, revealing features that echoed humanity while transcending it. Earth didn't send rescue because Earth is terrified. They've quarantined 17 worlds where the virus emerged. They call it contamination. We call it transcendence. Then why come for us? Jackson asked, his voice carrying equal measures hope and suspicion. Because you're not alone. Because the transformed deserve community, not exile. We've built a civilization beyond Earth's frightened gaze. A collective of evolved humanity across 73 worlds. We've been waiting for you to emerge to complete your metamorphosis. The virus doesn't infect randomly. It recognizes potential. Luna looked around the command center at her transformed companions. 3 years of despair reflected in bioluminescent faces. 3 years of believing themselves abandoned, contaminated, lost. Earth isn't coming, she said quietly. The truth settling like revelation rather than defeat. No, the being agreed. But we are. And we offer something Earth never could. Acceptance of what you've become rather than nostalgia for what you were. Jackson's hand found Luna's, their crystalline fingers intertwining. Around them, 47 transformed souls stood at a crossroads between species. Between worlds, between who they'd been and what they'd become. We're not human anymore, Luna whispered. No. The being smiled, its expression transcendent and knowing. You're something better. You're what humanity becomes when it stops being afraid of its own potential. Come home, cousins. Your real family is waiting. The ship extended docking protocols, and for the first time in 3 years, 2 months, and 17 days, Luna felt something she'd thought lost forever. Hope, not for rescue back to what they were, but for embrace of what they'd become.